Kris Krohn here with Limitless TV, and today we're talking about how you find the good deals, the cheap real estate that's on sale right now. The deal of the decade comes along every single day. You just got to be out there finding it. Understand that we live in a very organic real estate world. What that means is that people are only looking when they're ready to buy, and most of that is not systematized. But if you're looking on how to find the cheap deals, the bargains, the good deals that are for sale out there, then what you need is a system. And what I'm going to do in today's video, my friends, is I'm going to share with you a very simple system that you can set up that will help you find the best bargains, the best cheap deals, the best deals that are going to take care of you and land you winners in the real estate game. So first of all, one of the things that you're going to need is you're going to need to know how to do one mathematical calculation, and it's called price per square foot. The price per square foot ultimately helps you to determine whether there's a good deal or not. In your area, you could even Google your city or your county and say, what's my average price per square foot for something that's average priced in my area? And it's going to be 100 a foot or 60 a foot or 150 a foot. The reason why that's important is because there's only two numbers that I want you to focus on when you're out there on deal sites, real estate sites, talking to realtors. I want you to hone in on price per square foot for a specific reason. To do that, you need to know the square footage and the sales price of a home. Okay, so for you to be able to do this, you're going to need a simple calculator, right? I got one on my smartphone. You probably do too. And let's say that I'm looking at a home that is $150,000. I'm going to put in the price, $150,000, and then I'm going to hit this divide symbol right here, and I'm going to divide it by the square feet. If it's 1,500 square feet, then guess what I get? I get $100 a square foot. So you take the price of the home, you divide it by the square feet, and you get the price per square foot. You want to know how to find really good deals? You just got to become familiar with what the price per square foot is in your area. And that's really simple. Look at all the deal sites that are out there. You can talk to realtors that have access to the MLS. You can look at the little real estate book. You can go to you can go to Homey or any of the for sale by owner sites that are out there. Anywhere where real estate is for sale, right? All you have to do is type into Google search engine, homes for sale, Provo, Utah, or the city of wherever you live. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull up listings, and I want you to do is I want you to look for only 3 to 4 bedroom homes. And once you find a 3 to 4 bedroom home, I want you to take its price, 100,000, divide it by its square feet, 1,200, and it's going to kick you out a price per square foot. Now, the reason why I want you to learn how to do this is because finding a really good deal, it's easy to spot if you understand this price per square foot. I'm going to start doing this right now. I'm going to go online. I'm going to go look up a website that is selling properties in my area. I'm going to start doing some math. Look what I just found right here. This is a home that is for $120,000. I'm going to pop that into my calculator, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it by the square feet, which is 1,500. Look at that. I'm 80 a foot. I do this again and again and again. This one's 80 a foot. This one's 82 a foot. This one's 84 a foot. This is 79 a foot. And then all of a sudden I find a home that is $64 a foot. Okay. One of these kids is not like the other ones. This house is not like the other houses that are here, which means you may have struck gold. This is a very simple system that I use for finding smoking hot good deals. It doesn't take a lot of time. If I'm ready to buy a house, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to calculate. I might have to do 100 calculations, which takes me all of 8 minutes, like no time at all here. And I'm looking for the anomaly that is really low. You're going to notice some that are really high, but you're quickly going to figure out what is the average. And when you get a low number, when you get a number that is 20% lower than what you've been, let's say they're all 100 a foot, then if you get something at 80 a foot, and you're not finding anything else like that, that's where you want to take it to a realtor and say, do a CMA for this. Do a comparable market analysis. What they're going to do is they're going to find the closest homes that are most like that one and compare the ones that have sold in the last 6 months, and they'll say, you're right. Everything that's sold in that area is selling at 100 a foot, and this one's 80 a foot. That's going to equate to roughly a 20% discount. 20% on a $200,000 home is 40 grand. You just treasure hunted as a pirate and found $40,000. And how simple was that? Friends, you can do this calculation. You put in the price of the home, you divide it by the square feet, you're going to get a price per square foot. All you got to do is Google and find the websites that are out there, go find a realtor to produce your CMA. And friends, that's how I find cheap, cheap, cheap deals. In fact, I have a team that does this for me in the nation's hottest markets around the country, and they're a research team. And we dial in on the market where the good deals are, and then we just start looking through everything that's for sale, the foreclosures, the bank owns, the repos, everything. And we're doing that calculation until we spot the winner. Friends, those are the ones that we bid on, and that's how you can win in real estate every single time. Where do you go from here? Grab that calculator, grab the internet, and I want to invite you right now to take the next couple of minutes and go scope out just 10 properties and start getting a feel for price per square foot in your deal, because there's a good chance you might actually land on a deal without even knowing, so you can find out how easy it really is to get crushing it in real estate.